Hello everybody, Milo here. Welcome to Pillars of Eternity. This is a blind Let's Play. I've never played this game, never watched anybody play it. Don't know a ton about it other than that it's supposed to be really good and that it's Diablo-esque, and I really like Diablo. I've been told the story and this is better. So I'm going to try it out and hopefully I'll like it. Now I did start the character creation a little bit just because I heard it's really intense, and they weren't lying, it is intense. So I did about half of it just to save a little bit of time. But even so, this is probably just going to be a character creation episode. And after that, we will stop and then we will continue on with what's actually going on. So yeah, let's get going. So I'm going to play on the normal difficulty. Already the background's pretty. The art is pretty. So I apologize for the first episode, but hey, hopefully I'll get over it quick. I don't think I'm that hard to understand.
Wagons grope blindly for the path on a starless night, their master glancing ever upward to the skies for assurance that he is on the right course. A dim lantern his only protection against the encroaching darkness. But the skies bring no comfort, shining no light, betraying no hint of what they know. The caravan carries travelers bound for the frontier hamlet of Gilded Vale, you among them, where a local lord has offered land and wealth to settlers from abroad looking for a fresh start. You have taken suddenly ill, sweating and shivering, and one of the other travelers signals for the caravan master to stop on your behalf. He pulls up just in time to avoid plowing into the trunk of a fallen tree that bars the way ahead. You will go no further tonight.
Alright, so we're starting off 6th. That's always good. Okay, so I've done through sex through class right here. So we're going to be a male. The place of men in society varies from culture to culture. Cultures from the Adair and the Deerwood place them at the forefront of military, politics, and heavy labor. Among the tribes of Nassatak, men perform many of the homesteading and organizational duties in Ire, Glenfath, and Iximital. Men and women have more fluid social roles. In all societies there are exceptions to the rule, and men can be found in a wide variety of stations and professions. So yeah, we're going to be a male. And so there are several choices here. So really what it comes down to are the attributes over here. So resolve is basically like motivation. Might is strength. So there's human. Ama, I guess is how you pronounce it. I'm not sure. They have high might. Chorf, who takes the hit of dexterity, but high might and constitution. They were debatable. I really thought about doing this, but being my first playthrough, I was like, I kind of want the dexterity. Elf was also a tough choice. Orlin looks amazing, but I was like, yeah, that low might on our first playthrough might suck. And then godlike, I don't know, something about it just didn't seem right, playing a godlike character on our first playthrough. So I went with human. So I'm going to pick a human, and there are several different sub-races of human. So we'll go with Savannah folk first. The Savannah folk or Natlan come originally from just south of the equator, and with the exception of some groups that migrated north, have remained in the same location for over 10,000 years. The name Natlan literally means original. While quite common in Red Sarah's, Savannah folk are not usually seen in the Deerwood and Valiant republics. They have fighting spirit once per encounter, 5 seconds after being reduced below 50% endurance. Folk temporarily gain bonuses to accuracy and damage. So all of 3 sub-races have that same ability. Next is ocean folk. The Kalbandra originated near the equator on the other side of the globe and are currently the most widespread human group in that region. They have also migrated to far reaches of the world. Ocean folk are the dominant culture in the Valiant republics and are also common in Deerwood. The meadow folk. The most common humans in Deerwood, the Meadowfolk, or Thearton, have lived in the area for almost 2,000 years. Meadowfolk traditionally live at the edges of elven forest, walking through open plains, hence their name. Most humans in the Deerwood are Thearton. So I like the idea of ocean folk. First off, the dude looks cool. He's got like a lion's mane of hair, and I thought that was cool looking. But also, I just like the idea of being near the equator and tropical kind of thing. So we're going to go with that. Now, there are a ton of classes, and I am not going to go through them all. This is actually what took me the longest to decide upon. I decided to go with Ranger. Rangers, it kind of looks like it's going to be more of like a melee or range build. Obviously Ranger, right? But the thing that really got me is it gets an animal companion. I thought that was cool, so I'm going to read the description about that. A lot of these others I'd never heard of. Cypher was pretty interesting. Monk, Paladin, Priest, Wizard, all magic. They were pretty cool too. But here we go. Rangers are warriors of the woodlands and masters of the hunt. They are always partnered with soul-bonded animal companions, and they can be found in the wild spaces all over the world. As their lifestyles often tend toward independence and isolation, it is rare for rangers to become integral parts of a large fighting force. They often are employed as scouts and guides. So starting abilities, you get an animal companion. All rangers share a strong bond with an animal companion. The companion fights at the ranger's command and is extremely valuable for its ability to run interference. Animal companions don't do much damage, but they have high damage reduction. The link between the ranger and companion is powerful. If one goes down in battle, the other suffers as well. So that gives you stealth, which is cool, and survival as well, which does quite a few things. They have a low endurance, or very low endurance. They have a high health, which is kind of nice, very high accuracy, and an average deflection, which I'm guessing is defense. So it's not like the strongest build character, but it's not the weakest either, and that's kind of why I picked it. Alright, so you also have to pick an ability. So the first to choose from is Wounding Shot. As he or she would with fleeing prey, the hunter aims for a spot that will slow the target enemy's progress, hobbling the target and inflicting raw damage over time. You get to use 2 per encounter, has average speed, a 6 meter range, and interrupt is 0.5 seconds, which is average. I'm not quite sure what interrupt is, but I'm wondering if it's like a recharge. Its effects: a target if successful is hobbled for 10 seconds, and then the user's primary attack is crush. I'm not sure what all that means, I'll be honest. Marked prey designates a single target as prey, giving the ranger and animal companion a damage bonus against that target. You get once per encounter, average speed, range is 20 meters, and the effects: foe target marked for 30 seconds. So neither one of these sounded very exciting to me. But Wounding Shot sounds like it might be the most useful because you can use it twice per encounter. I could be wrong, but that's what I'm going to go with. Alright, so companions. Each companion does something different, but basically at the top here with Antelope, it's like strong defense, and as you work your way down to Wolf, they have strong offense. So I went with Bear, first off because I think bears are cool, but also it's just sounded like the damage reduction gives you protection from all forms of damage, which is a little bit different from the Antelope. Each of the descriptions are pretty long, so I'm not going to go through each of them, but I picked Bear. And I get to name my bear. Cool. So I'm going to name my bear Pooh. Pooh Bear. Yeah, okay. Now, new territory here for me. I didn't do any of this part of the character build, because this is the part that everybody likes to see. So let's kind of see what we got here. Might represents a character's physical and spiritual strength, brute force, as well as their ability to channel powerful magic. Okay, so minus 10 plus 1 because I'm human. I have 15 points. Constitution is health and stamina. Okay. Dexterity is just dexterity. Okay. Perception. Pick up on details and interactions. Okay, that's a big deal. Intellect. A character's logic and reasoning capabilities and interactions, use or deduction, realizations of problem solving. I'm going to be honest, just reading about what these do has me excited about what this game might be. Resolve is a character's internal drive, determination, fearlessness, and emotional intensity. They can project it to others. Okay, so let's for sure put a little bit of dexterity. I want health to go up. Let's raise our intellect a little bit. Okay, I know I did that really fast, but I want to be strong, and I want health and movement. I want to be able to kind of know what's going on, and also be able to have some influence in problem solving as well. Resolve, hopefully, is something we can build as the game goes, but there's no telling. Culture, okay. So, oh, cool, let's get all my stats. Alright, so the Adir Empire is currently the largest, most powerful force in this part of the world. It is centered around the equator, has a tropical climate. Though the Empire has colonies in numerous areas of the world, Greater Adir is at its heart and houses the majority of its human and elven nations. Okay, so that has +1 resolve. Each of these backstories seem kind of long, so that gives me +1 dexterity. This gives me +1 resolve. So that's +1 resolve too. I'm kind of leaning towards getting the resolve because it said that it can influence in talking. So that's intellect. That's cool armor. Oh, constitution, might, perception. Alright, so what's the difference between these two? Okay, located in the northeast of Ireland-Fath, the Exponential Plains are a large expanse of fertile savannas that are extensively farmed by human and Orland residents. The Exponential culture is one of the oldest in the world, though one of the least imperialistic, having spread out little over the past several thousand years. So I'm torn. I'm kind of like an individual because I'm a ranger, but then I also grew up tropical because I'm an ocean folk. They each give resolve, so this is a big empire, which might lead to allies. Let's go with this. Might also lead to a lot of enemies, we'll have to see. Okay, so background, we have aristocrat, dissident, hunter, clergyman, slave, merchant, labor, drifter, colonist. Let's see. I like the idea of survival. Let's go hunter. I already have the wound thing over here, wounding shot, like a hunter, so I think that works. Let's stick with that. An appearance. My portrait doesn't have to match me. That's interesting. Okay, let's work on this dude first. Facial hair. I zoom in. No. I like that. And I think 3. You're gonna go with 3, like the rugged, like a hunter. Head. I think I like that one, and then hair. I like the lion's mane, but let's see what else we got. Oh, that's cool. 7. You know, I think I like 7 the best. The lion's mane's cool, but I like that. That's weird. All right. Secondary, primary. I like blue. That's really dark though. We'll go like that. So it's weird that the picture doesn't match up over here. It kind of bothers me, I'm going to be honest. This could be a young version of my guy. We'll go with that. Okay, oh.
Yeah?
Now I am the leader of the group.
Quietly now.
Yeah.
I've got this.
You better run!
The better part of valor.
Yes?
Watch and learn.
Finish them!
Easy now.
I'm here.
Watch and learn.
I think I like smooth.
Let's go!
Ready when you are.
Leading the way.
Or noble.
Yeah!
Silence surrounds me.
Leading the way. Attack!
Let's keep quiet. Hey there. Watch and learn. Easy now.
Let's go noble. I like noble. Alrighty, so here we are. Alrighty, so I think that is the end of character creations. We are going to stop here, and when we come back, we will be starting the actual game. So thanks for tuning in, and see you the next time.